His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa issued today a circular on the upcoming Labor Day. According to the circular, ministries and all other public institutions will close on Thursday, 1st of May 2025, marking Labor Day. Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa received a number of housing officials from GCC countries and chief executives of real estate development firms participating in the innovative summit in the social housing sector. The meeting took place in the presence of the Minister of Housing and Urban Planning, Amna bint Ahmed al-Rumaihi. Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah emphasized the importance of fostering collaboration and exchanging expertise between the public and private sectors to advance innovative housing solutions. He noted that such cooperation supports efforts to accelerate housing services delivery, improve resources efficiency, and integrate modern construction and planning technologies. He added that a participatory approach built on dialogue and knowledge exchange between stakeholders in both sectors enhances their ability to address demographic developments and respond to social housing needs. The Deputy Prime Minister expressed appreciation for the valuable contributions of the participating delegations, noting that their presence reflected a shared commitment to advancing housing policies. He also commended the Ministry of Housing for forging effective partnerships with local, regional, and international private sector entities. He highlighted the Memorandum of Understanding signed under the Government Land Development Trust Program. For their part, the participants conveyed their gratitude to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister for patronizing the event and expressing their appreciation for the Deputy Prime Minister's attendance at the opening ceremony, underscoring the Kingdom's ongoing commitment to housing development. Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa met with the Chairman and Managing Director of the Administrative Capital for Urban Development of Egypt, Engineer Khalid Abbas, on the occasion of his visit to attend the Innovation Summit in the social housing sector. The Deputy Premier affirmed that the Bahraini-Egyptian relations represent a distinguished model of Arab integration and fruitful bilateral cooperation in various fields due to the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the President of Egypt, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and the keenness to consolidate and develop them for the benefit of the two countries. He expressed Bahrain's pride in the developmental path pursued by Egypt, noting that Egypt's efforts in terms of economic and investment development constitute an essential pillar for sustainable growth and prosperity. He recalled his visit to the new administrative capital and described it as a project that embodies the ambitious urban vision of Egypt and its future. The meeting discussed enhancing cooperation in areas of common interest and affirmed the importance of exchanging expertise and technical knowledge, which supports major development projects in both countries. For his part, Engineer Abbas thanked the Deputy Prime Minister for the warm welcome, appreciating the invitation to participate as a speaker in the summit. He wished Bahrain continued progress and prosperity. On the sidelines of the Innovation Summit in the social housing sector, Minister of Housing and Urban Planning Amna bint Ahmed al-Rumaihi met with the Chairman of China Machinery Engineering Cooperation (CMEC), Wang Bu. The meeting focused on further developing cooperation following the recent Memorandum of Understanding to develop over 3,000 housing units in Khalifa City under the Government Land Development Trust Program. The minister highlighted the program's role in advancing public-private partnerships to expand housing services for citizens. Discussions also covered the progress of ongoing partnership projects, particularly CMEC's role in executing phases of the Sitra housing development, and reviewed outcomes of the minister's recent visit to the People's Republic of China. CMEC chairman commended the summit's role in creating a new partnership opportunities with the government and supporting Bahrain's housing initiatives. The second day of the Innovation Summit in Social Housing Sector continues under the theme towards innovative and sustainable housing solutions. The summit is an integrated platform that brings together specialists in the social housing sector, allowing developers, real estate companies and financing banks to showcase their new projects, housing units and innovative financing solutions under one roof. The summit comes and is an important time as the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development and Scan Bank have begun implementing the Royal Directive to accelerate the pace of housing projects and provide 50,000 housing units through the introduction of the Tasheel Plus financing program. The conference sessions were diverse and unique in their vital topics that closely touched on the challenges facing those working in the real estate, especially social housing.
I've been invited here in Bahrain for the Innovation in Social Housing Summit 2025, which I've been finding extremely interesting. I've been doing a bit of research on what Bahrain has been doing in terms of social and affordable housing, and I found out that really you did a lot of very good things. Bahrain is one of the only 6 countries in the world which have been addressing in a much better manner the social and affordable housing issue challenge.
In a step to enhance housing stability, the Innovation Summit in Social Housing has become a pivotal milestone in the path of housing services in Bahrain, with the participation of banks, financing companies and real estate developers. More in this report.
With the participation of banks, finance companies and real estate developers, the Innovation Summit in Social Housing Sector turned into an interactive space that brings together officials and citizens to showcase latest financing solutions in housing projects that take into account the diversity of needs and incomes. The summit is not just a showcase of products, but a practical platform to answer citizens' questions, provide direct consultations, and enable them to make more informed decisions about their housing future. The Bahrain digital platform, which was hosted at the exhibition, represented an experience in digital transformation through which visitors were able to explore their financing opportunities and follow up on their applications seamlessly. The summit is a reflection of the government's keenness to accelerate home ownership and strengthen the partnership between the public and private sectors in order to meet the aspirations of Bahraini families towards a decent and stable life.
The Minister of Tourism, Fatma Sayrifi, received a delegation from the Russia-Bahrain Parliamentary Friendship Group of the Federation Council of the Federate Assembly of Russia. The Minister emphasized the continuous development of relations between Bahrain and Russia, which reflects the mutual commitment to strengthening cooperation in various fields, particularly in the tourism sector, which plays a vital role in promoting cultural and civilizational exchange between both nations. Sayrifi highlighted the importance of cooperation with the Russian side to attract tourists from Russia through joint promotional efforts and by exploring opportunities to organize and attracting events and destinations in Bahrain. The delegation commended the efforts of the Ministry of Tourism in strengthening Bahrain's position on the global tourism map. They expressed their aspiration to increase cooperation between the two countries across various tourism, economic and cultural sectors. In the presence of the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah bin Adel Fakhro, the second edition of the Legacy Family Business Forum 2025 concluded under the theme Sustaining a Legacy, the Balance Between Tradition and Innovation. The forum hosted a number of speakers from inside and abroad, with the participation of a number of entities concerned with the sustainability and governance of family businesses from Bahrain and the GCC countries, in addition to businessmen, economic leaders and academics. The event featured several discussion sessions to address the most important topics related to family businesses, including governance, challenges, strategies for expansion and growth in regional and international markets, as well as the importance of involving the new generation in formulating the future vision. Under the patronage of the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, General Sports Authority GSA and Bahrain Olympic Committee President BOC, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the third edition of the Bahrain International Virtual Conference on Artificial Intelligence and Sports was held via video conference. The conference is organized by the GSA in partnership with the His Highness Sheikh Nasser Center for Research and Development in Artificial Intelligence, the Global AI Group, and the I Am Talented program. GSA Vice President His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed Al Khalifa welcomed all participants to the conference, stressing that it comes as part of the GSA strategy to harness all means of modern technology to serve the development of sports in the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed noted that Bahrain's hosting of such a conference comes out of a firm belief in the role of AI plays in the development of sports performance. His Highness emphasized that Bahraini and Arab youth and cadres working in the sports sector should be at the forefront of using AI and its huge potential to support in the process of development and construction. The conference was attended by more than 370 participants from all over the world and including a number of key themes, including case studies of application models in the field of sports and bottom-up approaches to solving complex AI tasks in the field of sports. The conference came up with a number of recommendations, including the importance of collecting structured sports data related to athletes, games and talents, as well as the importance of making use of computer vision techniques to analyze videos and images of training and matches to accurately assess sports performance. Chief Executive of the Information and E-Government Authority IGA, Mohammed Ali Al-Qaid, participated in the Digital Governments in GCC countries session during the 2025 MENA E-Government Workshop in Doha. He highlighted the GCC's leading position in the United Nations E-Government Survey 2024, commending their continued efforts and the joint work of ministerial, executive and technical committees in enhancing digital transformation and the quality of government services for citizens and residents. Al-Qaid emphasized the importance of joint Gulf efforts to activate the GCC Digital Twinning Program, which aims to transfer the successful regional digital transformation model on a broader international level. Al-Qaid reviewed Bahrain's digital initiatives that helped the kingdom rank 18th globally in the UN index, including the MyGov app, the upgraded e-key system, AI-powered services, and plans to integrate smart government apps. He also presented Bahrain's adoption of the cloud computing in government operations, which has enhanced service efficiency, supported legislative development, and led to specialized training programs for public sector staff. The Board of Trustees of the Bahrain Institute for Political Development BIPD held their first meeting of the year, chaired by its chairman, Dr. Ali Rumehi, and attended by members of the board and the Institute's executive director, Iman Janahi. Dr. Rumehi affirmed the Institute's commitment to continue raising political and national awareness in Bahrain and in line with the objectives of a national institute specialized in political development and political work and in accordance with the vision of His Majesty the King. He praised the National Pathways program, stressing that it represents a qualitative step in supporting national cadres and qualifying them with political, legal, and constitutional knowledge and skills. He also noted the positive and widespread interaction and registration in the program, which confirms its importance in raising the level of national awareness. In addition to achieving the objectives, the board discussed the program and events that were implemented during the previous phases and their positive impact. The 170-kilometer Bahrain Swim Challenge relay has begun, supported and the initiative by First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, President of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The event is part of His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad's ongoing efforts to inspire athletes to embrace challenges and push their limits. 4 swimmers, Abdullah Atiyah, Fatima Al-Mahmeed and Maryam bin Laden, set off at dawn on April 23rd from Sofitel Zallag, which will also serve as the finish line. The route passes through Bahrain Bay and several other areas with comprehensive safety measures in place to support the swimmers throughout this first-of-its-kind challenge. The initiative is part of a series of inspirational sports projects launched by His Highness aimed at showcasing national talent, fostering determination and resilience, and encouraging Bahraini youth to take part on unique experiences, including in sports field. The swimmers are undertaking the challenge under close technical and physical supervision with direct support from medical and organizational team to ensure the highest levels of safety throughout.